Let's begin.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Fro Thizzle in the building. And today, I'm going to be talking about the 2022 film, Bullet Train, directed by David Leitch, starring Brad Pitt. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. This movie was fucking awesome. I had a great time at the theater. It's full of fun characters, great action sequences, and goofy dialogue that I enjoyed. I can see some people getting thrown off by the humor in this movie, but I had no problems with it. I laughed a lot through the entire film. Brad Pitt plays an assassin with the code name Ladybug. He's a down on his luck kind of guy that wants to leave his profession for peace. I would have to say, this is one of my favorite Brad Pitt performances. He's having a bunch of fun playing Ladybug. He has some great fighting sequences, and nearly every line that he said gave me a big laugh. I also loved how goofy this character is, mainly because I expected him to be more serious. But he really cracked me up through the whole film. Lemon and Tangerine, played by Brian Tyree Henry and Aaron Taylor Johnson, are a dynamite duo. I loved every minute of screen time with these two. Great funny banter between the two, and they have some nice action sequences as well. I'm a fan of Hiroyuki Sanada. The guy's awesome in nearly every film he's in, and I loved his performance here as the Elder, especially near the final act. He's wise, philosophical, and kicks ass when it's his time to shine. I'm a fan of Michael Shannon, but I have to say that I found some of his acting to be over the top as the White Death. But despite my nitpick on the accent, I still enjoyed his serious / borderline over the top performance. My least favorite character was Joey King as the Prince. I found her to be very annoying. And yes, I'm aware that was the point. But I will say that Joey did a great job playing someone really unlikable. Two separate characters are introduced as a big threat, but they get killed off very quickly. I can see a lot of people being pissed off about this, especially with the backstories that they were given. But I loved it, because personally, I didn't love the actors playing the two characters. When they were introduced, I felt my excitement for the film die down just a tiny bit. But when these two got killed, I laughed my ass off, and started to love the movie even more. There's one or two surprising emotional elements in the film, especially with Lemon and Tangerine. But I loved how these two hilarious characters have arguably the strongest emotional weight in the last half of the film. There's some pretty big cameos, and for the most part, I thought they were pretty funny. I don't want to spoil which actors make the cameos, but it gave me a big chuckle. I'm usually not a huge fan of stylized violence in films. I do love Kill Bill and Kung Fu Hustle, but I honestly thought the stylized route that the filmmakers took for the action sequences worked well for the frenzy nature of the film. I don't like CGI blood, but I didn't mind the use of it at all, which is very rare to me. There's some pretty violent, bloody moments that I enjoyed. I'm a practical gore guy, but the CGI blood didn't bother me. Some people have problems with the dialogue, but I had fun with it. I really loved the goofy banter between the whole cast. I also see some people getting thrown off by a Thomas the Tank engine bit, but I thought it was funny and a little bit different with how they flipped it. Despite one or two highly illogical moments, or moments that I like to call, come on, I really enjoyed the ending. It's completely crazy and jumps the shark or jumps the train. I love this movie way more than I expected to. I'm gonna give Bullet Train a 9 out of 10. And I have to mention, these are all my personal opinions, but I will recommend that you go watch it. But that's it, y'all. It's been your boy Fro Thizzle. Subscribe if you want to see more Fro reviews. I appreciate y'all. Peace.